Hi, hello, and welcome back, everybody, to Sakura Dungeon. Last time we were exploring the 12th floor to its fullest extent, including just about all of the trapdoors. And now we stand here in front of the 12th floor door. The door to the 12th floor boss. Let's take it on and see what we have to fight. Siri practically burst into the room. "Whoever is here, show yourself," Siri shouts immediately. She's being a lot less careful than before. How do you expect to defeat a powerful presence that you... How do you expect to defeat this powerful presence if you can't focus, asked the fox archer. You must be approaching this with a clear mind. My mind is perfectly clear, Siri replies. I know exactly what goal I'm aiming for. That's savage, says the tiger girl. Primal instinct. Embrace it. Let it become your strength, she says. What? Asks a mysterious voice. Who is it? A priestly-looking fox girl appears before us. Ah, a Miko? Interesting, says Yomi. Tell me, Fox Spirit, do you know who designed this floor? Asks Siri. Oh, says Fox Miko, that was me. Why do you ask? She asks. I would like to have a word with you about it, says Siri. Her eyes are practically glowing with anger at the moment. Calm down, Siri, says Yomi. If you let anger cloud your judgment, you're going to give her the upper hand. I cannot say that I care about that right now, says Siri. Well, says Fox Miko, it looks like my floor design wasn't successful. So, I guess I will just have to change that after I'm done with you. If I win, Siri says, I will make you change it myself. Excuse me. Pitfalls are among the lowest, dirtiest traps in existence, Siri says. I do not understand what you're so angry about, the Fox Miko says. You managed to get through it eventually, right? She asks. Only after falling more times than I care to recall, Siri retorts back. Enough talk. Let's settle this, Fox Spirit. Very well, says Fox Miko. If I win, I've decided I'm going to add even more pitfall traps instead. Two fox archers emerge from their hiding places. I would rather prefer to not be outnumbered. However, says Fox Miko. Getting in some cheeky first blows. Alright. Shit. Okay. Excellent. I was gonna say, if I can get the two fox archers stripped to begin with, it'd be in good standing in my opinion. Go for rapid claws. Water orb. Single slash. Damn, dodged. Another water orb. Nope, dodged that too. Okay, cool. I think I'll try and take out the first fox archer now that she's the lowest health. Dust Blast takes her out. Alright, let's try to at least strip the Fox Miko. Alright, that was easier said. Or that was very easy. Rapid claws maybe? Can't dodge that. Uh-oh, that's not good. Water Lord. Okay. Down to our final opponent here. Oops. Water Lord would be nice. And single slash. Defeated. Fox Miko, taken out. 12th floor, done. Found an arrow scroll. I feel much better now, says Siri. Why do you hate pitfalls so much anyway, asks Yomi. Well, Siri says, I saw another adventurer in my party fall into a pit trap. And there was some sort of slime creature at the bottom of it, Siri says. Needless to say, I cannot help but feel anxious around them, remembering that. Do not be so narrow-minded, says Yomi. Slimes can be a lot of fun. I think that we really need to expand your horizons, Siri. I will pass, thank you, says Siri. I can relate to how much you hate them, says the fox archer. The fox archer looks down at her bow. Believe it or not, but arrows are not very effective against slime monsters. I usually have to end up using my bow as a crude jet. I don't know what that says. Such creatures have attacked me before, says the tiger girl. It was a thrilling struggle, two predators clashing with all their might. You should learn how to make the most of those. You should learn how to make the most of bad situations, says the tiger girl. Or, Siri says, I could just avoid those situations in the first place. The more important thing, she continues, is that we've passed yet another floor. How much further do you think we have to go? Siri asks Yomi. I'm not sure yet, Yomi replies, but I am certain that we are far from the final floor. Right, says Siri. She looks down at the floor. You talked about home on the last floor, Siri says. I'm feeling a little bit homesick too. Some of my friends at the guild are probably wondering what happened to me. I know how you feel, Sylv pipes up. Ever since the Elven Metropolis was established, I've had little reason to travel, save for rare expedition. But now, I do wish I was home. Nonetheless, I am glad to be here. I owe Yomi a debt after all. You do not owe me anything, Yomi says to Sylv. And if you're feeling homesick, Siri, perhaps you would like to go visit your guild sometime, Yomi asks. Do we have time to do something like that? Siri asks Yomi. I do not see why not, Yomi says. Well, I understand the necessity for clearing out this dungeon as soon as possible, Siri says, but I would appreciate if we took some time to visit my guild. Just talk to me whenever you would like to do that. Ooh, looks like we have some more walking around town to do. No problem, says Yomi. For now, shall we press on? Yomi asks. Absolutely, says Siri. Alright, hang on a minute. Before I forget, let's mend Siri's clothes and heal her up. We don't want one of our main fighters to be going down in the middle of a mysterious floor. Huh. A transitional floor. Well. Hey! That's what I'm talking about! A freaking warp pad again. Good, good. That's exactly what I like to see. Well, we're still pretty healed up right now, since I just gave Siri that freaking healing potion and mending tonic. So let's check out what this event says. As we step into the next floor, or onto the next floor, it seems strangely familiar to me. Ah, says Yomi, I think I know where we are. Where? Siri asks. What's on this floor, Fox? If I remember correctly, Yomi says, this used to be the guest quarters. We had many rooms set up for our guest here. It worked like an inn from my homeland. It worked like an inn from my homelands, Yomi says. An inn, you say? Asks Siri. Inns, Fox Archer says. I have been to a number of them before I came here. It's better not... There is not a better sight for sore eyes than an inn. Merely civilized places on merely civilized places on uncivilized roads, says the tiger girl. For the most part, at least. Not particularly welcoming for monsters, either. She continues. She gives a toothy grin. I would be afraid of me, too. Siri looks all around her. This floor looks nothing like the inns I know, Siri says. You must really learn to appreciate things that can be very different in other lands, says Yomi. Either way, as far as I remember, there may have been some warp stones in here for ease of transportation between rooms, says Yomi. I'd rather not step on a warp stone if I have to, says Siri. What? Yomi says. They're perfectly safe, you know. We're only tunneling a hole through reality. See, says Siri. That's what makes me uneasy. What if this tunnel or whatever it is collapses? She asks. Then that would be... then we would be lost in the void for several hundred years, says Yomi. But we would eventually make it back out, she assures Siri. I don't think either of us can wait that long, says Siri. After all, Siri says, the Dungeon Lord has to be planning something. Well, I guess we got a little bit of backstory on this floor before we sign off. I'm not sure if we'll be exploring the 13th floor next episode, or if we'll be doing the walk around town, or if that mention of Siri's Guild even was a walk around town. But, as always, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Sakura Dungeon, and I will see you next time for more.